Hello and welcome to the Ironman challenge, of course, in Old School RuneScape 2023. So I've played this game years ago, but maybe for an hour, and I wanted to see what it was like in 2023, and I like Ironman challenges. I did that one in New World. I've done the hard modes and the harder modes in Path of Exiles. So I was looking for different ones to do as far as more difficult challenges, and this came up, and I looked into it, figured it all out, and 2 days ago I started playing just the normal way so I could figure out just the basic, how do I click this and what does that mean? Oh, there's an imp. I should probably kill that. I've heard those are good things, but not really sure. So I started it up. Got through the tutorial island. That imp is very tempting. Did the tutorial island and chose, as you leave the tutorial island, you can choose to become an Ironman, I think. And I think from Paul outside the little area by the mage. And I did that, and I'm in Ironman mode, which means I can't trade, I can't use the Grand Exchange. Eventually I could buy and this is free to play as well, I could buy a bond, which will unlock free to membership things. But so far there's plenty to do in non-membership in the free-to-play game, so that's what I did. Here I am, and I've started just a little bit of stuff, and we'll take a look at our inventory. I went and crafted myself a bronze shield, a scimitar, and a bronze full helm. What else do I have? That, a hammer for smithing, and I'll show you how I did that. So let's go over and do some really quick mining. I won't mine a bunch, but this is where you start, right here in Lumbridge. We'll take a look at the map as well. This is the map. You start right here. This is Lumbridge Castle, and we're going down, right down there for the copper and tin. You mine a little bit of each, and you turn it into bronze. We're going to go do that. And if I hover over these, the roof goes away so you can look inside the building. Oh, there's a cooking tutor. All right, and let's put our running on. This thing goes down, and when it reaches 0, it slowly builds back up. You can run twice as fast, I think, when it's active and yellow. And we're going to go right over here. And just because I have this in my inventory, it means I can actually mine this rock. There we go, we got one. And I've been mining, I've done 3, maybe 4 trips back and forth to town. And we're only going to do a very short one here. So I just grabbed 3 rocks of each. And this is the mining. Not bad at all. Pretty fast. At first you start out and it's really slow. It's probably 3 times slower than this. But within a very short time, 3 times I've filled up my bag up to about here. And there's 28 slots. So I filled up 14 of each and made the 14 bronze, and then we're just going to run up there and do that next. And easy stuff. Maybe not so easy. And I'm going to fill this up, and I'll see you in a second. Okay, so I've almost filled this up, and all I'm doing is I just have the bronze pick. I'm left clicking on this, and they seem to come back really quick, like this, and then you can't mine it while it's doing that. While that little circle's counting down, I guess that's like the refresh for it. And I think that might be a part of the client. There's 2 clients you can choose from when you start out. The regular jagex RuneScape one, or it says RuneLite, and RuneLite has plugins for it, and it's official, so I just selected that as the client and downloaded it and fired it up, and this is it. It allows you to do a few other things, like one of the configurations. There's this one that makes it look better. I think if you turn it off, see, that's how it looks normally. That's not good. So that looks better. It has shadow. It's just nicer. So that's nice. And a bunch of other things on there too. I haven't gone through all of them, but there's quite a few. Oh, one is nice. It's this DPS tracker. So it tells you how much, not DPS, EXP tracking. It tracks stuff like this, and maybe up here too. Tells you your max hits and everything. And the reason I'm getting the bronze, we'll take a look at the map now. We'll scroll back out. And we'll walk out, just click right there. You could also click here on the map as well. And I can scroll in and out on that map as well, so I could click right there. I want to get away from that rat, because he'll attack me. Let's take a look at the map real quick. I got the bronze, and the bronze is for this different armor. So let's go take a look at here. Here's Lumbridge where we started. That's where we were. And I want to go right up. Here's the castle. Right here to the furnace to melt it down. And then there's an anvil. Now that anvil is a rusty anvil, so it can only work with bronze, I think. I'm not positive, but that's the impression that I got. I think I got iron on my test guy that I've learned the game with, and it wouldn't let me do that there. So we're going for the bronze. And the bronze, let's take a look up there real quick. We'll just run on up there. And you can hold down the middle mouse button and look around like that. And we're just going to run on over. Run right past the front gates, and we're just going to run right into there. I just click that, kind of just steers me away. Here's the three different combat tutorial guys, like tutors. So we're going to say you can how many you want to do of smeltings. We're going to do them all, and we're going to do the bronze. And there it shows up on our smithing skill, I think. Maybe that's what it's called. And it shows how much EXP left till the next level. And what that does is this. I'll show you when it clicks over. It's going to interrupt us. I think we're getting 6 per. So just enough to make it to level 12. Now right here it says this. You just advanced to smithing level 11, because I've made this my 4th trip back and forth, I think. And notice it stopped. I still have 2 more to do. But then you say, okay, and it'll show you what's unlocked. Now, if you ever miss that, or you say, oh, what was it? And I forgot what it was. This is how I figure out under smithing. I go like this, and I click this, and then I say smithing right there. And there's the bronze. There we go. So if you click on bronze, smelting, smithing, smelting, sorry. Looks like 15. I have to get to 15 for the iron to be able to smelt it, or smith it. I'm not sure. Smelting it, yes. So I say, okay. Then bronze. What did it unlock? We just got 11. So I look over here, I scroll down. Bronze chainmail bars. Chain bodies. No problem. Let's finish off this. We'll say all of them. Take a look at our backpack. There we go. And we're going to run right over here to this. And I'm just going to make one of these, because it's going to take the 3 bars, and it's the chain body. I can't do this if I try to do the bronze plate leggings. We'll say 1. Well, if I try to do that, yeah, it says 16, so no problem. So we're going to do 1 of these. Takes 3. Hey, easy. I almost messed up again. it doesn't save the, it puts it back to all. And then with the rest, it looks like we have 8, we have 10. Now, somewhere along there, it said that the best thing to do was from this skill until I think 18 was maybe this one. So we'll do these up. It takes 3. And then our smithing skill goes up in bigger chunks here by a lot because you're actually not just smelting stuff. And for the last one, I just picked something like this or something, one of those, because I'm going to sell them right at the store right here. Okay, but here's the neat thing. If I right click, well, if I just hover over it, I don't have any body armor on right now. You can prove that by going like that. None. So if I put this on, our defenses go way up. Stab, all these different defenses. And I'll explain why that's important. I won't even wear it yet. I'll just show you why it's important. I'm going to go in here, right click on that guy, and we're going to trade with him. If I had 5 of these, I could sell all 5 at once. I got 18 for the first one, 17, and then I didn't catch that, maybe 14. We're going to sell this as well. But I've already done the other things with the different, as I was skilling up to level 11, I had already crafted this, this, and this. And you can go like that, and here's your, if you click that thing there, you can see all of your stats here. No problem, so I'm working my way up to get a full set of this armor. Let's go over here. And usually what I do is, I just ran back and forth between there, sold it for the gold, the extra stuff, and then I'd put the gold in there, or I just put it down here, because I don't want to just run upstairs to the bank for just the gold. So I've got that on me. We'll set it down here for a second. We're going to go fight, and that's going to get our skills up, our other skills up. So let's minimize this for a second. Also, while we're here, I realized that you can talk to these guys. And I'm not doing ranged right now, but I noticed this. If I claim Magic Combat Tutor, if I claim that, it says you have some mind runes in your bank. You have some air runes. So I'm thinking that it puts those in my bank for me. So and it said every half hour you could go by and do that. So a half an hour from now, I'll try to remember, and I'll try to go over there and pick up some more. It's just nice because they're free runes, and I can just stop by and say, put some in there for me. So when I start out like this, I want to work on these things. This is your health. This is your attack skill. That's your strength, and this is your defense. This is archery, and I think, where's the magic? Down here. Well, I wanted to start with those and start building them up, because if we go into this and we say, we'll click that. Your skill has to be 5 or 10 or 20 to use this thing. Right now we're using bronze. I'd like to be able to step up and maybe use iron and steel and kind of work my way up. There's also a requirement of attack or accuracy there for these as well. And then there's on this one, weapons. Here's the different weapons on here. Here's the armors. And then defense, we're looking at the iron for the armor and 5. So right now I raised this to 5. I got this to just over 5. And this is at 7, and I'm going to be working on this one. And this is how you change or pick which ones you want to do. I look at this, and if you hover over this, that's attack EXP, accurate/attack. Aggression, that works on your strength. And then defense works on your defense. Or you can work, I think, on all 3 at the same time, but then it's kind of a slower scaling up. We're going to go with this one. And this will tell me what my max hit is. Right now it's only 2. I can do a max hit of damage of 2. It also tells me that if I get 9 more strength in any way from my weapon or through training, that my max hit will go up to 3 if I'm using this. Now if I go over here, I only need 6 more levels of strength to do a max hit of 3 with this. So right now, it's tempting to go with the aggression thing. We'll go with that. We'll go with the strength and get our damage up. So let's go actually do some combat. So we're going to get rid of that for a second. And what I noticed was, or what I generally like to do is, if I'm going to kill things, let's say I'll left click on that rat. The rats can actually fight you back and do damage to you. These are level 1, and I don't think I've ever been hit by a level 1 rat where it actually did damage to me. So I was sitting there and I was figuring this out. I was like, okay, this is kind of neat. But you don't get anything from this. These level 1 rats here, there's endless supply of them, which is nice. I looked up here from my EXP tracker and I said, reset all. And then I said, okay, let's attack one. No problem, let's attack another one. I don't want to attack something else on accident. Okay. And is there a spot where there's a lot of them? Yes, there is, right over here. So I was doing this for a while. And there was no worries because it was actually, when I measured it, it was decent EXP. Let's see, now we're up to 1620. And I like this that it tracks you and gives you an actual, an actual display of what's going on. And the key to it was I wasn't losing any health, so I could do this generally endlessly, or as much as I wanted to. And that's how I got my different skills to 5, 6, and 7. Because, we'll zoom in here a little bit so I can actually see the rats. It was just nice that way. So I'm getting 3,100 an hour, 3,700 an hour. There we go. And I'm not losing any health. So that means I don't have to have food. I don't have to sit there and go out and cook food for that. Hello? Okay, we'll go over here. So you can see we're kind of hovering in the 3,800 range. And basically my thought process is that I don't know if this is good or bad or whatever, but if I want nice relaxing EXP, and I can measure it, I can actually hit the things. I guess I can't. There we go. This will tell me what I should be doing. I mean, this number right here will be the kind of tells you. I said okay. So I'm really hovering right around 3,500. There we go. So I said no problem. Let's go on. Scroll out. That's no problem. Endless as far as the XP. I could sit there as long as I wanted doing that. So let's go up to the level 2 areas. That's a level 1. Here's the level 2. And we're going to reset it. And we're going to attack this guy. Now these hit back. Now I'm at 12 health. I want to be able to stay up there and keep this at that level of health. Got a little stronger, but I'm still not. I'm 5 strength levels away for a. There, I got hit for 1. Okay, so we're cruising along. Ironman, I can't take anybody else's stuff that drops. Some people just drop stuff they don't even want it because it's useless to them, but to me it's great. But you can't pick up any other drops from other people. We're in good shape right now. Our health is staying up. That's the 3rd fight. Our EXP per hour is a little bit better. We're going to see if that stays up. So this tells me so far, why would I go back and fight those little rats when I can do 5,400 EXP here? So that's perfect. Okay. And the idea is I'll keep on trying to find better and better spots. This one drops water runes for magic spells. I'm not really sure what spells those are for, but or whatever. No idea, really. And I'm just measuring how much this comes out to be. Come on. Oh, my health went down a little bit, but this is where I think this is going to be important. I'll right-click, I'll take the bones, and we're going to go into our... and we're going to equip this. There we go. Now let's see how well we do, and see if we can keep this up at with that new armor, helping with our defense. And I think defense does this. It just lowers the frequency of hits, because it's their accuracy versus your defense tells me whether I'm going to get a hit or not. So right now I'm actually taking a couple of little hits. We'll see if they can... See, I'm still dipping down. I don't want to have to resort to food. Because food, you have to go out, either find it or catch it, or it's a lot. There we go, we're at 9. Here's the health here as well. We're at 4,500 health, or sorry, EXP per hour. And that's with picking up the loot. This guy's building fires. I'm standing in it. Not good. I don't think it hurts, though. Oh, there we go. We've got one of our health back. Take that. So we are doing better. I think we're at 3,500 for over there. We're almost keeping up with our health. We'll see if we can actually stay ahead of the game. It's close. I think this is definitely the way to go. So far to step up to the level 2 guys. And the thing is, I want to be able to go get some more bronze and get better armor on, so that keeps me from getting hit as often, and I will be in good shape, and then the hearts won't become an issue, because I just don't like... Look at a beer. Nice. Okay. Yeah, I think we're in good shape. In fact, if we can get, I would say, probably, I don't know, 1 or 2 more levels on each of these, our defense up a little bit, we should be able to step up to the level 3 rats. And that'll be a nice... A hammer? We don't need that. We have a hammer. I don't think these sell at the shop or anything. So we're really close to being neutral, I'll call it. You know, not really losing any health. And there we go. And we're about 4,100. Let's see if I can get one more hit. 4,300. Oh, and then we'll do this too, because these count as EXP for prayer. There we go. Yep, we're looking at 4,500. So 1,000 better. No problem. So, let me go back to town, and I'll see you there. Okay, so we're right back over in town, and here's the castle, so I just run up here. I run to the left. I guess you could run to the right. I've always ran to the left. This thing, I'm going to take that mind rune because I don't know where else to get them. I haven't seen any other ones, and they're just that just respawns there. I don't get it on the way out of the castle, but I get it on the way in because I just go in there and I'm going to put it in my bank. So this, I'm on the middle floor. We're going to go to the top floor. So here it's either do you want to go up or down? I want to go up. And we're going to go to the bank right here just by left clicking on it. There's some wood to pick up. Let's go pick up that wood as well. It's just sitting here. Once I get, there we go. Once I get 28 of them, I'll probably go down and build fires with them like that guy was doing on the, over by the bridge over there. And build them from east to west, I believe. So we're going to dump all these using this, deposit, and then I'll take back the axe and the hammer, and I'll head back out. So I'm going to go, what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to fight these right down in here. Let's see if we can go down a level. See these rats right here? Those are level 3. My goal is to have enough defenses where I'm not losing health, and I can fight those as endlessly as possible as well. So right now, what I'm going to do is, we'll take a look at the map. Maybe. There we go. So here I am. Basically all I did was go down here and mine, then I'd come back up here and go to the furnace, then to the anvil, then I'd come back here, I'd grab the runes they put in my bank, run over here, hunt these guys down. First I was doing the rats all through here to get my levels up, and then I was able to do those, and I'm at the point now where I can hunt the level 2s, not lose any health, and fight endlessly. And that's the criteria that I'm looking for. I just don't want to lose health. I don't want to sit there and chop trees and cook food and have it. I just don't want to go that route. I want to just go fight and then do the thing and then, not lose health. So I'm going to go back down here and get some more armor and get the more, sorry, not more armor, get more bronze by getting the tin and copper, melt it down, get my skills up, get better armor on, and then be able to fight those in the next episode. So, long-winded, but that's the story. That's my plan of attack, and so far so good. I like it. It's fun, pretty straightforward, and of course, we're really just barely. There's all these different layers, and I mean, this is quite a big. I've never even. What? I didn't even know. Yeah, I've only been. I played this years ago. I think I've only been right through here. I've went to the Grand Exchange up here. Basically, I've ran there before when I've played the game. Only played around in here. Went over here for a quest. There's lots of quests to do. There's a lot coming up, and it's fun so far, so good. And I'm still playing the other series as well, but I do like Ironman challenges, so we'll give this a shot. And so far, so good. I enjoy it. If you guys like this stuff, go ahead and subscribe or hit like or comment or any questions. Go ahead. Have a good one and enjoy.